Was your trip productive?
Get her mango wet. Got the battery pack on the back of me. I'm Jango Fett. Jetpack up the patio balcony. Calling the cavalry, then notify the academy. Pick up a couple of casualties. Sick of the fact that she have to be mad at me. Every day I give it to her, then she throw it back at me.
Yeah, I'm the best actually, you asking me. This is a catastrophe, that's just the way that it has to be. Murder a rapper when I'm drunk or I'm half asleep. Me and River about to make a mess.
Hello everyone, today we have a special video. I am doing my first 12-inch figure review today. This is one of 5 in my current collection, and I currently have the sixth one on pre-order. It's the new Sideshow figure that's been announced. But today we're going to be focusing on Star Wars Jango Fett with Missile-launching Jetpack is what this one is called on the box. So without further ado, let's get started, and we're actually going to start with the box. This guy's really big. My box is pretty damaged. It's got a hole in it right here, and then the front window is kind of a yellow color. Of course it was more of a clear color, of course, when it came out and was displayed on shelves. It just goes for a lot of money. I guess some of the statistics on this guy really fast before we look further into the box. He retailed for $40. He currently sells for about $100, and this figure came out in 2002 when Attack of the Clones was released. Back here at the box, I just thought, I wasn't really ready to shell out $100 for one of these. And I always like to get the box just so I know I'm getting the figure complete. You can get it cheaper without the box, but sometimes there are pieces missing, and I always just like to have all the pieces for my collection, so I have everything at my disposal if I need it. So aside from me saving a couple bucks and getting one with a crappy box, the box itself is really awesome. I love all the neat things this does. It has like a flap that opens up and just kind of explains some of the features of the figures. Comes with the Camino saber dart, the jetpack missile fires, and it kind of shows you, even names the jetpack the Metronome. I actually don't know how to say that. Metronomon. I don't know, I'm probably totally messing that up. And those are all pictures of the actual figure, and they look really nice. And then same thing on this other side. Kind of shows some of the other things that come with the figure. I think that's really, really cool. And then right here in the middle, it kind of explains what comes with it. It includes figure, the helmet, 2 backpacks, jumpsuit, boots, belt with holster, twin Westar 34 blasters, chest armor, 2 shin guards, 2 knee armor pieces, 2 gauntlets, Camino saber dart, claw, and fiber cord whip. And yes, this figure, I lovingly call it as my dress-up doll Jango Fett, because it comes, just the figure in the jumpsuit. I guess the gauntlets and gloves are already on it, but everything else you put on yourself, which is a really fun play feature. But I'll talk about in a minute how it actually goes, dressing this guy up. But let's finish looking up at the box here first. So there's the top, lots of pictures of Jango, the man himself. I actually think it's really cool. If I saw this on the shelf as a kid, I would be like, I gotta have that. Fully posable. Same print on the bottom as is on the top. On the side here. Sorry, this box is so big and I don't have a wide enough lens to capture all of it without awkwardly moving it around. Authentically styled outfit and accessories. Yeah, again, like a Barbie doll or something. Then here's the back, and the back is very busy. There's lots going on right there. This description is the same as the 10-inch figure that I did in another video. So I'm not going to read it this time. I'll spare you this time. I've got plenty to talk about with this figure in this video. It is actually a really cool description. So check it out. Go look at the other video if you want to hear me read it. And this description is on a ton of the, I guess it's the Star Wars Saga line. You know, I just collect Jango Fett stuff, so I'm not really sure, but it is on a lot of the boxes of the Jango Fett action figures that I have. And yeah, just on the other stuff, just these are actual pictures of the actual costume, which is always cool to look at for comparison. The 2 jetpacks, helmet, it emphasizes the Camino Saber Dart and the Westar 34 blasters. I really appreciate the proper names for everything on this box. I guess there is a little inconsistency right here because this one gives us the name of the Z6, and this one just says, if you can read it right there, that one just says Jet Backpack. I'm pretty sure that one is the name escapes me right now, but this jetpack does have a name as well. I guess they only put the one on there. Then we'll take a quick look on the inside, and then we'll be done with the box. If you were an in-box collector, this figure would be great because you can see everything from just right inside the box really well. Okay, so this is where the character comes in, where he lives. This is where the 2 jetpacks go. The seller that sold me this put some of the loose pieces in a bag, a little Star Wars bag. So you can see there's the saber dart, and I'll probably pull that out right now actually. Just for today's video, yeah, you get 2 saber darts, and then you get 2 of these wrist blades. The other one, let's see it. The other one is on the figure right now. And then this is the fiber whip cord, which is just a string that I guess you're supposed to attach to the saber dart. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Probably never gonna use it. I have a couple figures with the whip cord that on them, and they look great. So I don't need another one. Don't need to fool around with this one anymore. And he does have 2 different gauntlets that are interchangeable. This one is just kind of like an open grip. You can kind of move the fingers on this one, which is cool. I've never seen an action figure that has like posable fingers. I don't know if it goes into like a full fist, but I guess if he was giving cues to somebody, he could, you know, you can adjust his fingers how you want, which is cool. I really like that. It's cool, but it's a pain to get these off and on. So I'm not going to take the ones off. The ones that I have on right now are his hands grip to hold the blasters. And they'll probably be on there for a long time because I don't see myself putting the open hand grips on there anytime soon. They're a big pain to change anyway. It seemed like I was trying to kind of force them to get them off. I didn't want to break anything, so yeah, onto the figure itself. We've had a good look at the box. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop off the stand and do my best to get everything within frame. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Helmet does remove. Has a nice face sculpt in there. I like this collar. You can kind of like fold it down, which I like to do for when his helmet's off. Give him more of that classy look, right? I'm not gonna fidget with it too much, but you get the idea. Yeah, kind of like that. Good face sculpt, really, really awesome. And I'm not going to be taking off all the armor in this video because it is a pain. If you get this figure and you put all the armor on him, give yourself like a couple hours. I don't know, maybe that's an exaggeration, but it's hard. It's pretty tough putting the armor on this guy. Once it's on though, it's on. It's pretty good once it's on there. I can kind of explain a little bit of the process to putting the armor on. So it has like 2 snaps right here on both sides. It just kind of the whole chest armor piece just kind of goes over his head and snaps together, and that holds really good. Then, like I said, the hand is attached to the gauntlet. The whole piece comes off if you want to change the hands. You have to slide the holsters on, and the holsters were the worst part. There's these little belt loops that go around his leg, and you can kind of see I've got these little plastic, these are the ties that are inside the box to kind of hold the figure down onto the box. And so I kind of snipped those off with a pair of scissors and stuck them in the hole to keep them on, because they'll slide out. And it was just a nightmare. I had to super glue this on. There's a little like tab here that this stays on, but it kept like popping out and kind of just flinging out like that, and it was really annoying looking. So right before shooting this just now, I super glued that on because I'm never gonna take it off. I don't ever see myself posing this picture or this figure, using it for any reason to display it in just the flight suit. And then you probably saw me take the jetpack off. I actually really like this method they used for interchanging the jetpacks. It's super simple, super easy, fits great. The Sideshow 1/6 scale figure has like these 2 it's right here actually, these 2 clips right here on the Sideshow one that kind of like hang off, and you have to like be really accurate and careful to get it on. It's just such a pain. But this slides on. It fits really well. It's snug. It looks great. So I love that. I guess it doesn't look as good if you want to pose it without the jetpack, but I never do that, so no worries here. We'll put his other jetpack on for now. Guess we can put his arm down, give him a break. And yeah, I think it's only this right gauntlet that you can put the spikes in. They just kind of, if I can get them out. Ugh. Yeah, there's 3 little holes in the side if you don't have the spikes in. And I think I only have this figure and one other one that has, I guess I have a 3rd one. But this one, I only have 2 where the spikes are like removable. And so I usually keep the spikes in just because that's like a unique thing about this figure. It looks cool. It kind of looks better than the holes in the side of the gauntlet anyway. Like my brother commented that he had little Batman forearms or whatever. So those are cool. Those are nice. Let me double check the other gauntlets just to make sure. Yeah, it looks like the open hand, the right hand gauntlet has the holes for the spikes again if you want them, but the left one on both different interchangeable hands does not have the option to put the wrist blades in there, probably because of the flamethrowers right here, and they didn't find like an equivalent spot. I think in the film they actually come out from underneath this part of the gauntlet instead of above it right there, but it's alright, and it's never really bothered me. It's pretty cool. This gauntlet is also where you put the saber dart in, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to, there's kind of like a long end of it and a short end. Pretty sure the short end, you see it, Focus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the short end is supposed to go in. Just like that. So you can pose him like that if you want. I think sometimes I end up putting in the long end because it's a little more secure, less likely to have it fall out and lose it. Doesn't quite look as good that way. Non-crazy Jango Fett fan wouldn't notice, but I do. So yeah, and I don't even really leave it in there anyway. I just kind of worried about losing it. I just leave it in the bag and leave it in the box. Okay, and then the helmet, you know, kind of has that weathering on it look again, kind of make it look a little more worn. I do have some problems with the antenna. As you can see, it kind of goes right into the back, but it's really, this piece on top is really supposed to be like centered on the, I don't know, the antenna stand right here. Instead, they kind of put it right on the back, which causes when you put it all the way down, it's like kind of pointing up when it's supposed to really more be like a 90-degree. It does look fine once it's facing the front, which is good. I'm glad that, you know, with the way they did it, they made it look good when it was pointing down, but when you're looking at it profile, it just kind of looks wrong. They just need to move this slightly up or back on the antenna right there, and then it could be more flat and look fine. As long as it's not too deep inside this little hinge, then it won't drop like below the visor too far or anything like that. Other than that, helmet's great, no complaints. The leg armor isn't my favorite. It like is barely on there with a piece of Velcro, and it doesn't fit his leg very well. Like I've always been trying to kind of correct it and kind of like remold the plastic a little bit so it'll fit tighter against him, but they just kind of like float off of him like that, and I'm not a big fan of that. I wish it would fit more tightly against the figure like that. That would look better. The knees are kind of the same. They kind of just float, pop off a little bit, and then the little thigh guards here I had a hard time with as well. They're supposed to, the holsters are supposed to overlap them on the top and the bottom. As you can see, they kind of tend to slip out on the top, and it was a huge pain for me to get them over the top, just with the holsters constantly falling off and the belt unsnapping. So yeah, like I said, putting this figure together and dressing it up is it's a pain, but once you get it together, it's a cool figure. Definitely fun, lots of stuff to do and to look at, and lots of capabilities with this one. So yeah, I think that is all I have on this figure. Thanks so much for checking it out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
You have to be mad at me every day. I give it to her, then she throw it back at me.
Yeah, I'm the best actually, you asking me. This is a catastrophe, that's just the way that it has to be. Murder a rapper when I'm drunk or I'm half asleep. Me and River about to make a masterpiece.
Alright, for a bonus shot, we're going to shoot down some Jedi with this missile firing jetpack. So you push this part down, and it shoots. If I can get it, come on. It is a little. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can knock any of these guys over. If I can get this back in. There we go. Alright. Oh, almost. Okay. Try again. Just gonna lose the piece. Just need to get one of these guys down. Dang it. Got him, yeah. Let's try it for one more. Got it. All right, sweet.